Jademond Talk.
Hi Kun, it's great to be discussing SEO strategies in China again. One question that seems to be a recurring theme among Western companies trying to break into the Chinese market is, do I need a Chinese TLD to be successful in China?
Hello, Marcus, you're right. This is a question we encounter quite frequently. There's a common belief, especially among newcomers to the Chinese SEO scene, that a .cn or .com.cn domain is necessary to have any chance of success with SEO in China.
I've heard that as well, Kun. It seems like a logical assumption to make. After all, having a country-specific TLD often helps with local search engine rankings.
That's true in some cases, Marcus. However, when it comes to China, the reality is somewhat different. This belief is actually a misconception that has been perpetuated over time.
Really? That's quite surprising. I'm eager to dive deeper into this topic and learn more about the reality of TLD usage in China.
Let's get into the facts, Marcus. You see, some of the biggest and most successful websites in China actually run on a .com TLD.
That's quite surprising, isn't it? I wouldn't have guessed that myself before I did the big SEO ranking factors correlation study in 2020 together with Searchmetrics.
Yes, and didn't you find out that more than 70% of all top 10 rankings on Baidu are from .com domains? This clearly indicates that having a Chinese TLD isn't a prerequisite for ranking well on Baidu.
This certainly challenges the common belief about needing a Chinese TLD for SEO success in China.
It's important to base strategies on data rather than misconceptions. And the data clearly show that a Chinese TLD isn't necessary to achieve high rankings in China.
This is valuable information, Kun. It's a clear reminder of why it's crucial to keep up with the latest data and trends when it comes to SEO, especially in a unique market like China. So, Kun, even though a Chinese TLD isn't necessary for good rankings, would you say there are still benefits to having one?
Indeed, Marcus. While it's not a requirement, having a Chinese TLD can still provide certain advantages. One of them is that it acts as a signal to users that it is a Chinese website.
I see. So it can essentially serve as a trust signal for Chinese users?
Correct, Marcus, especially when the domain name doesn't look very Chinese or appears very foreign. Having a .cn or .com.cn could improve the perception of the site for Chinese users. This could potentially lead to a higher click-through rate from Baidu's search results.
That makes sense, Kun. It's about balancing the technical aspects of SEO with the human elements, like user trust and brand perception.
Yes, Marcus. And in the end, a higher click-through rate can also indirectly contribute to better search rankings.
To summarize, it seems that while a Chinese TLD isn't necessary for high rankings in China, it can still provide benefits in terms of user perception and click-through rates.
And it's crucial to point out that anyone saying you need a Chinese TLD like CN or Dikangdian or you don't stand a chance on SEO for China is simply perpetuating a myth.
Yes, it's clear that such statements stem from a lack of experience and understanding of the Chinese SEO landscape.
Absolutely, Marcus. It's always a good idea to ignore such misconceptions and instead turn to more experienced sources on SEO for China.
It's about understanding the unique dynamics of the Chinese market and making data-driven decisions rather than blindly following misconceptions.
And with the right approach and understanding, even a foreign company can achieve SEO success in China.
Well, Kun, this has been an incredibly enlightening conversation. I think we've managed to debunk a myth today and provide some valuable insights for SEO in China.
I agree, Marcus. I hope our listeners found this information helpful and will be able to apply it to their own SEO strategies.
And remember, folks, don't be afraid to question common beliefs and always base your strategies on data and experience.
That's great advice, Marcus. And with that, we'll wrap up this episode. Thanks for listening, everyone. Stay tuned for our next episode where we'll delve deeper into the world of Chinese SEO.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep questioning, keep learning, and see you next time.
Goodbye.
That brings us to the end of another insightful episode of the Jademond Talk podcast. A big thank you to our hosts Kun and Marcus for sharing their expertise and insights. As always, your thoughts and feedback are important to us. Don't hesitate to leave comments or send us messages with any questions you might have. If there's a specific topic you're interested in hearing about in future episodes, we'd love to know. At Jademond, we're passionate about providing the best Chinese digital marketing solutions. And we're excited to share our knowledge with you. Remember, our team is here to help you navigate the intricate world of Chinese SEO, SEA, social media, and e-commerce. Thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to having you with us in our upcoming episodes. Until next time, goodbye.